A father whose family holiday to Disneyland in the US was cancelled at the last minute by border officials says his family is devastated. Fitness instructor Mohammed Tariq Mahmood was among 11 members of his family hoping to fly from Gatwick to Los Angeles for the trip.
We were in the queue while a gentleman came and introduced us as a border control, and he wanted our passports. So we gave him our passports. He came back 5 minutes later and said there's a problem with the ESTA. So he took us out of the queue, out of the room, took us into the corridor, and then he went again, and he came back after 10 minutes and he says, right, yep, there's definitely a problem with your ESTAs, you can't board the plane. So upon asking him questions as to why this happened, and he says he has got no knowledge of what's happened. All he understands that they've had a phone call from Washington DC telling that there is a problem with the ESTAs and we're not to board the plane.
Mr. Mahmood believes the reason officials stopped the family from boarding the plane was because they were Muslims, saying there was no other reason he could think of.
The only thing that comes to my mind is because I have a Muslim name, perhaps, and that's the only reason that comes to my mind, because on our cabin where we were standing, I didn't see anybody who was a Muslim, because we stood out like sore thumb in the whole cabin.
The family's local MP has written to the Prime Minister arguing the case, saying it raises troubling questions. The US Customs and Border Protection Office has since responded, saying religion, faith and spiritual beliefs of travellers are not determining factors when deciding whether or not they're allowed to enter the United States.